Alright, I'm back. Let's do a unboxing and a overview of this new set of ratchets that Toolant came out with, I guess in January or February. So when I first started seeing them being up for sale on Amazon. I just have the 3/8 version for now. We'll see how it looks before I decide to buy the other ones. This looks like it's made in China. Funny little slogan on the box. It says it has this titanium finish on it. 90 tooth compact head. And they come with this on the Amazon page. It says they come, yeah, it's got a little foam tray even with the single versions. The tray, the foam on it's pretty soft compared to some other trays that I've gotten with ratchets lately. 8 inches long on the tray, 1.5 inches tall, so I guess keep that in mind if you're trying to put something like this in a shallow cabinet. Alright, let's get this all out of here and take a look at it. So this is what they're calling their titanium finish. This is, you know, gunmetal finish on it. The selector is on top of the face there versus inset. That's what I was trying to say. This Toolant logo looks like it's laser etched in there, as well as this nano grip is laser etched in there. It has a little bit of knurling here. It looks like it's under that diameter though, so it's kind of inset of the outer diameter of the grip. Pretty nice positive selector switch. It does look like it has some oil or grease in it. Probably light machine oil, it looks like, maybe. Well, let's take it apart and take a look at it. Number 7, maybe? No. Number 6. Yep. I don't feel any thread locker in there. They weren't very tight. Let's get them out of there. Well, it had something in there, but that screw is coated in machine oil, so I don't know how that thread locker would have actually worked. Same with that guy as well. Alright, let's pull this back plate off. It's starting to come off for me already. Ton of lube in that guy. Light machine oil, which is fine. Some of that blue thread lockers coming off. Yeah, that thing needs to be cleaned out, and then just a little bit of light oil. You don't need a absolute ton in there. I see a 3/8 90T, so 3/8 90 tooth on that pawl. It's going to be a single floating pawl. I don't see any O-rings on that anvil. Oh, I just threw my pawl out. No O-ring on the front side of the pawl. It does have a groove on the back side here, but I don't think that's enough to afford a O-ring being in it. No, that's probably just to catch lube, keep it in there. Let's look at the ball detent on it. Oh, it looks good. Crimping's well done. Good machining on the anvil. Good machining on all the turn surfaces on it. It looks pretty good. Well lubed. We'll look at our back plate thickness. It's probably 80 thousandths thick, it looks like. 78 thousandths thick. We'll, let me count the teeth on this real quick. There's 24 teeth on this guy. And it does have a C on the back side of the paw. Focus. Looks like there's some anti-wear on it as well. Let's see if there's an O-ring on the back side of the selector switch. Oh, it has twin detents in it. We got to get the back one out first. So tiny. Set that guy aside and push out this. Yeah, I don't see any O-ring on the back side either, so this is just a dust resistant ratchet. Let's get you back up in here and focus if I can. I'll just stick a finger in there and push that guy back down in. So that's what that guy's looking like. Let's look at the... Well, the internal machining looks really good. There's no wave washer in there or on the anvil. Let's put it back together and just kind of scan over it. Got our pawl back in there. I kind of push it to one side like I've said before, and then that affords you to be able to put the anvil back in there easier. Alright, let's put it back together before we start spitting stuff out of it. That plate is beveled. That beveled face needs to go towards you. And I'll have to clean this all off with brake clean or carb clean, and then Loctite those. Man, looking through this camera, good lord. Don't really want to over tighten those, but I definitely have to put some thread locker on it later. Let's check it for function. Doesn't have a lot of back drag on it, even being brand new. Let's try it hanging up. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I did see something here though. Saw it through the camera. It looks like they've overground on the body and then they've chromed it after the fact. So a little manufacturing defect there, unless it's... No, that's what it is. Well, I guess that isn't too bad, you know, for a $17 ratchet. I think this thing was $16.75 shipped, if I'm not mistaken. You can see that selector switch is a little proud of that face there, so keep that in mind. Smacking it on stuff. Makes it easy to grab it though. Let's check for slop. Just a little bit of movement. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, this is a new line of ratchets for them, so I hope they get their little manufacturing defects sorted out there. I don't think I'll return this one, but if I do decide to get the 1/4-inch version and the 1/2-inch version, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more selective on them. But it's a good looking ratchet nonetheless. I wish this end had a better chamfer, a little bit more of a roll on it. When you don't have gloves on, this can really, and you're really, you know, giving her the beans, this can really hurt your palm of your hand there unless you have gloves on. I mean, it's not super crazy, but you got to keep that in mind. Nope. overall decent looking little ratchet other than that little defect there. So there you go. I'd say this is a pretty decent buy for under 20 bucks. Their other ratchets seem to have pretty good reviews on them, the flex head version, so this one should be alright as well. Alright guys, just wanted to put that up there. Alright, have a good night.